This video, we're going to take a look at the CT15 from Chuyen Tactical, a bag designed and made in Vietnam. This is a 15-liter pack, which these days are a very, very popular format. One of the latest hot 15-liter pack, of course, is the Carryology and Go-Ruck collab, the Kaiden Bullet, which is an amazing functional and looking bag. But this one, as I show you the bag, you will recognize a lot of design features that you've seen on many other bags. And to me, that's okay. I think they're taking a lot of ideas and recreated a different bag, which for me is very, very nice. So let's start with the material. This particular one is made with a 500D fabric that is not name brand Cordura, but is it's sourced from Korea, according to Chuyen, and it really feels good to the hand. So it feels like 500D Cordura to me, and it's good. All the hardwares are high-end hardware. The zippers are YKK, and they are, I don't know if you can hear, very, very smooth. The construction, it's also very, very good. As expected, check in all the stitches. Let me show you the handle. So I don't know if you caught the little difference here. I just forgot that I have a coffee there and I spilled it. So a little change of position, but here we go. Let me try again, show you the handle. Right, stitching it's very, very well done. So this bag actually comes in different versions. This is the versions with the pulse webbing, and I have it kind of kitted out to be a little bit tactical, if you like, with kits hanging on it. I can take those off and you'll see the bag looks actually very different. It looks very slick, even with the pulse webbing version. There is a plain version which has no webbing on the outside, and that one looks even more slick. Now, this look is familiar, right? The shape, a little rounded at the top, a wide loop field for patches, which I like. Horizontal zipper, which is great. And this pocket goes down to all the way down to here. So it is still hard to get into. I have my gloves in there, so I think find out that's what it's good for, right? Something that's not too thick. But even with that, you can see it's working. There are these webbing loops along the side. I have carabiners on them now. This is if you're wondering, a really interesting hook from 8 Timber, number 8 TIMBER. You can obviously put some shock cord on the outside, and then then you can use it to tie up a jacket or something as well. The sides have a 3-in-1 setup. So this is obviously good for pouches and water bottle holder. This one, put it back, is actually a water bottle holder from them. So very configurable. You can actually adjust the bottom. I have this set up to be long for my 20-ounce hydro flask, which I forgot to bring with me. But these top webbing is useful because you can actually use them to strap on an additional pack, right? So you have top and then bottom, and depending on the size. So that's useful. You can probably get a beaver tail setup as well if you have the right spacing. The back straps are very well padded. Same material all the way around. It's not abrasive at all. I mean, it is 500D. Standard leather here and adjustable sternum straps. So everything works. The stitching on top again, if I can show you closer, right, looks pretty good to me. There's a hydration pot passed through. One neat thing about this one is, even though it's a 15-liter bag, it has a laptop compartment in the back. So Undo this. Right, zip. Actually, they have a double zipper, which I'm not sure if we need it. That it is. The back panel protects the content, of course, and then the inside, the front is loop line. So you can set this up for some other thing. I just have my 11-inch iPad Pro in there just to show, but it's a pretty big compartment. 2 attachment points on the bottom, so you can obviously thread in a hip belt as well. So again, very, very full feature, right? Even just on the outside. On the inside, let me show you the front first. So on the inside, the front, again, double pouch setup, which is pretty standard. The bottom is gusseted, so it gives you more room, and the top is not. Now, this kind of bag, I find that because it's not very big, you tend to have, well, weight pushes all the items to the bottom. So what you need to do is to try to get stuff at the top from the front, right? So this bottom pocket is not that useful unless the bag is not very full. But this top pocket is useful because it basically lifts up in the front and make use of the volume. So I have my micro EDC kit in there, so I need that a lot, so that's easy to get to from the top. The rest of it, it's a pretty standard shape, right? I have my camera gear, recording gear, so all this stuff is being used right now. And then it's one big pocket. They have a pair of loop fill up top, you can see, and they demonstrated by hooking in a panel like this. So this panel, of course, is reminiscent of the triple aught design ones. They have two, Chuyen have their own version. Very much looks exactly the same as the TAD ones. And this let me set up a pouch high up, and then of course you can flip this open and then get to the rest of the bag. Again, webbing, elastic pocket, laptop, iPads, water, a hydration bladder, and then this field, it's also, I wouldn't say loop line, but it's lined so that you could hook pouches in there as well. So pretty standard setup. They have a 21 liter version of this, similar interior, but they have internal water bottle pocket, which is great. I wish they put that in here, but I guess this is kind of a small pack for it. So it's a fun bag, right? You can set up because of the loops many different ways for different use cases. And let me put this thing back together. And there we have it. So final thoughts, I really like this bag. I like this shape in general. As I said, this shape is shared by several well-known designs, but I like the big loop field on top setup. And it is very functional, right? Either have it stick with webbing or have it kitted out. I can put a lot more things in there. I can put a pouch in the front, bottles on both sides, etc. The bag is well made, and let me do a on body shot for you so that you can see how it looks on body. So I am 5'7", 150 pounds or so. That's 170 centimeters, I believe, and it fits me really, really well. As I said, very, very comfortable. I could single strap it and then get it on and off body quite easily. I'm not a big user of sternum strap, but obviously it works. And you can imagine I could also do a hip belt if I need to. But again, 15 liter bag, I could use this for rugging, which is actually a very, very good use case for this guy as well. So this is the CT15 by Chuyen Tactical, designed and made in Vietnam.